Hello everybody and welcome back. I am here to work a little bit more on my journal. I'm using my kit Denim Dream as well as some of the freebies that are in my Facebook group and Ko-fi page. Last time I showed you the cover that I'd made. So this is a laminated cover because I want something that I can throw into my handbag that's not going to get all beaten up, and also it's waterproof, which is really handy. I've got lots of bits kind of ready to go inside, but I've not really done anything with them. I think the only thing I've added since the last time is this closure. So it's just got a band there just to kind of stop the elastic from kind of denting in the side of the opening. So it's just got that little band there that fits over the top. I haven't trimmed down the elastic on the inside yet. I might do that right at the end, or I might add something on there. I haven't decided. It depends how thick this is going to be in a moment. So I'm just going to put the cover to one side for a second. Because as I said, I've got lots of different bits. So these were the week 3 challenge, the tags. So I've got quite a lot of decorated tags, some of them laminated because as I said I was playing around with my laminator when I made the cover. And then the others are just on either a cardstock, or these were like pre-made tags that I just decorated. So that was the 3rd week challenge. The 2nd week challenge was to make this kind of over the page pocket system. So I've got a double pocket here, one sort of masculine one and then a feminine one with all the lace. And this one is held together with magnets, but I did show in my tutorial how to do it with a paper clip if you haven't got magnets. And then the 1st week challenge was the little mini books. So I've got 2 of my little mini books here. I haven't added too many pockets and things inside because I wanted to keep it free, but there is a little pocket here where you could put things in. This one's got a pocket on the front but hasn't then got any inside. But these are just a nice cute little addition that you can have to your journals just for some extra space. So I've cut out all of my other ephemera again. Some of it's in the kit, some of it might have been freebies as well. But I've cut them all out. I've inked around them as well. I then gathered a few different sort of stickers and washi tapes and stuff that I thought might be quite nice to kind of help decorate the journal a little bit. So I've got some bits there. And then I've got my papers. So I've got the printed papers from the kits, but I've also got a few other bits and pieces as well that I have inked around. Some of them I've done some sewing and added some pockets. So it's just putting it all together really and just kind of getting it finished off. So I think I'm going to move the tags out of the way because they're done. They just need to kind of go in at the end. And I think I'm just going to get the journal in some kind of order first, and then I can sort out all the other bits and pieces. So that's a good size. I think I've made this too tall though, haven't I? Well, actually no, that might just fit. Okay, so let's have a look then. So these are all of the printed pages from the kit. So I've done them double-sided, but they are all the different pages. I've then got some tea dyed papers that also have a lovely pattern on. This one I've just allowed it to kind of fold up so you've got some extra writing space. I haven't made pockets out of these because as you'll see in a moment I've got lots of pockets already. So I've got that. This one was a little bit of an offcut, so I've just got a smaller, shorter piece that I'm also going to put in. So I've got those 2. I have got this music page as well. So this has been dyed blue, so I thought that will go quite nicely as well. So that's those 3 pages. As I said, I've got my printed pages. I then did a little bit of sewing on some of them. So I found this sewing pattern that I had, and I liked the fact that it had blue diagrams and things on there. And then all I've done is I have doubled it up, so I've stuck 2 pieces together. I've then put these pockets on, so these are side pockets that are from the kit, and then I've just sewn around the edge just to make sure everything is sealed together. So we've got that one as well. This one, it's a page from an old wildlife book that I've got. I really loved it because I loved the blue flowers inside, so I haven't added pockets here, but on the other side there were just some leaves, so I have added 2 large pockets there, so that's going to go in. I've then got this music paper that isn't blue, it's just a normal colour, so we've got this one here, and then on this side I've again added a pocket with some dyed paper on the front, or actually on the back, because it would go that way, wouldn't it? Then I still had some of that paper left over, so again I've just created 2 pockets, so when this goes in the signature, and then I thought maybe decorating this side in some way. Again, some dyed paper. I know it doesn't pick up very well on the camera, but it's a kind of bluish greenish dye. I think I made this, I was actually doing, it's called red sorrel, I think. It's like a little bit like a cabbage, but it actually turns the water a really purpley colour, but then when it goes on paper it kind of turns this colour, which is really weird. Feels a little bit like witchcraft, but it gives a really beautiful result. So I've got this one, and again it's pockets. So this was an envelope that I had, so I've just kind of cut up the edges, and then we've got a pocket there and then a pocket on the other side as well, and then just a blue stripy paper bag that I've got here as well. And then I just had a couple of scraps from the blue dyed music paper, so I've just put those along the edges just to kind of sturdy those, but again that just needs a little bit of decorating. So I thought we could go through and add all of this, and then we can do the decorating afterwards. So let's have a think. I might have the smaller pocket in first, then maybe this one, then this one, or do I want that in the middle? So I either want that in the centre or this in the centre. I think I might have this in the centre of my signature actually. Yeah, so that can go in the middle. Yeah, so this one can go here. That's fine. Then we've got jeans. You're going to have a smaller piece. And obviously how you arrange your signatures is entirely up to you. I'm just playing around. I think I'm going to have some more music paper. Or do I want another pocket? Because I've got... No, that's okay. I'll have music paper. And then I think I'm going to have my paper bag, and this paper bag I've folded in half. Obviously this is the original opening. I have then cut open the back end as well, so that can go in there. And then what do we have? We can maybe have this pocket. Okay, so these two are quite plain, so I might have the pocket in there just to kind of add something to that one, and then have this tea stain paper in there. And then that leaves this, which I know isn't going to be my centre page. That's going to be my centre page, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we've already got this looking quite chunky now, but I do love how those all sit in there. I think the only thing I'm going to do now, I don't normally mind too much overhang, however it is overhanging a little bit more than I would like, but this lace is obviously poking out, so I'm going to take that one out for the moment. All of the other pages that I've inserted don't stick out too much, so I'm just going to take a little teeny tiny bit off of that edge, and I'm going to use my rotary cutter just because that's a little bit easier sometimes cutting through. So I'm just going to move that over, just because I hold it a bit more steady better with my left hand. So I don't want too much coming off. Okay, that'll do. That just makes it a little bit more even, doesn't it? So I'm going to get rid of all of this rubbish. Right, okay, so now I can pop this back in. So I'm just going to find where I had that. I think it was here. So I don't mind obviously a little bit of lace poking out, which it now does, but at least that looks a bit more smooth, doesn't it? Like I said, I don't mind if some of the edges are a little bit uneven. That doesn't bother me at all. Right, so now for some decorating. Now obviously I don't need to decorate these pages because they are nicely decorated and I still have some writing space. That's quite pretty because it's got a pattern on, so I don't need to decorate that. The music pages, I think I might decorate a little bit. So I've pulled out some different stencils. This is the one that I used on some of the ephemera already. So I used this bit here and this there. So I thought I could use some of that on there. As I said, I've also pulled out some other bits as well. So I think I'm going to move that. And I might, on that side, add a bit of blue ink for this one. So this was my blue ink. I think I'm going to use the darker one actually. I think I preferred the darker one. So this is Memento ink and this is Nautical Blue. And I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I'm just going to kind of go over and lightly kind of create a pattern. Doesn't have to be over the whole thing, like I say, just to give it a little bit more interest and decoration. Okay, something like that. So when I pull it off, just adds a little something extra. Right, as I said, I've also got some other sort of stickers and things that could be added. I'm just going to bring those over. I've also got this that's from the kit that I thought could maybe go somewhere as well. That's quite nice. So if we've got some flowers, what else can we add? Maybe that pattern in the background. We've got a love heart. That's quite nice actually. So the love heart can go about there. And then we can add this to the back. So I've already swapped my glue over if you saw my Temu video. And I've had a little bit of a practice with this, and actually the nozzle of it is slightly wider than the sort of really fine tip one, but I think I can still control the amount that's coming out, which is obviously what I want. But yeah, I love these bottles, and I love the fact that I've just got a lid and I don't have to worry about trying to find a pin on my desk. Okay, so that's that page. Then I've got to figure out if I want to put anything here. Obviously that's got a pocket, so I don't need to do anything there. Do I want to decorate this bit? Because I've got like a tag. Could do a stencil of a different kind. Might maybe use that one. And this is the nice thing. I think this is the nice bit about making journals, is adding those little sort of final touches, little decorations. I mean, some people don't like this bit, they kind of get a bit stuck as to what to add, but I actually quite enjoy it. I've got this beautiful hand actually with a rose. What else have we got? Oh, the shoe boot. I quite like the shoe boot. Yeah, so maybe we'll have that. And I like these washi stickers because, yeah, okay, there is a border around there, but it does also blend in a little bit to the background. And I don't need to do too much decorating to it because people can still sort of journal in and around, or they might decide to stick their own thing on there. Right, what to do on this side? I think I might actually just leave that plain. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't all have to be inked and decorated. I'm going to put the lid on that before I stick my elbow in it because you know that will happen. Okay. I like this pattern. I like that, so I don't really want to mess around and add things on there. Same with that one. I do want to add something to this though because I think it needs something a bit more, so I might use my numbers. I'm just going to pull this out. I'm just going to move this to the side a minute. That's the innards, so we've got this. I have actually got a bit of sellotape on there from when it was a bag and being used as a bag. Where's my brush gone? So we'll see how well this ink kind of goes over that sellotape. It might not go over very well. Just making sure I've got my numbers the right way around. Yes. Okay, so we've got that. And then I'm going to do a little bit on this side as well. Okay, something like that. On the other side, I think I might go for this design. Now I have a few stencils actually, but I keep forgetting to use them. And I think it was Diane at the Messy Palette who had stenciled some of her pages, and I was like, oh my goodness, I keep forgetting to get my stencils out. So thank you, Diane, for the prompt, because it does just add something nice to the pages, just a little bit of something. So yeah, I like that. Right, so we've got those. Obviously I'll add something else to it in a moment. We've obviously got this side which is a bit plain, so what can we put there? Thinking some more of this one. I like this. There we go, something like that. Right, and now we can add stickers and bits and stuff to it. I don't want to bulk it out too much with things like laces because it will obviously make it too big. This is only one signature, so I didn't want anything too bulky. So let's see what we've got. I still really love this rose. I think I might have the rose up there, or actually hiding that sellotape because there's a bit of sellotape there. So maybe having it there. Right. Okay, so we've got that hand there. What else have we got? Got these beautiful stamps. We don't want any more flowers because obviously that has a flower. I think that'll do actually. Let's maybe have something on this one. Quite like that. There we go, something like that. Right, so we've got this last piece. I quite like that. I think I might go with that. So I need my scissors because obviously it's a little bit too long. So about there. It obviously needs some chopping at the top. But it's nice because now I have a lace look without actually adding lace and bulk to it. So that will do for that. So that's that one. Okay. So that can go back in the pile with the others. So then we have, again, tea stained paper that I don't want to do too much with. I mean, we could maybe put a little something up in the corner or something. So we've got these like florals. I know they're probably a bit more purple rather than blue, but they are pretty. It just adds a little something. This one we've got a little postcard. I might just add some lace to it as well. Again, just going to chop off the bottom. Okay, so if we put that down there, and again it's just subtle, a little something. I don't know if this is a sticker. These have been in my stash for so long, it kind of feels like a sticker, but I don't know if it actually is. Oh, it is. That makes it easier. Okay, then that goes on there. So it just adds a little something to the page, and obviously it folds down and you've got that as well. Brilliant. Those go on that pile. Then what have we got? Got this one, which obviously has its decoration, so I don't really want to do anything with that. Yes. Okay, I did want to add something to this. Again, thinking a nice big floral. Like a postage stamp. I might put this up here actually, because then you've got this space still to write if you choose to write. So this is a sticker. Oops. So that can go on there, and then on the other side it's possibly where we can use this sticker, because again you can journal here, so it may just snip along this bit. And I am going over the stitching. I was going to go above it, but I think I'm going to go over it. And then just gently push that up. I mean, the nice thing about these washi tape stickers is you can actually write over these as well. But yeah, it just again adds a little something to the edge. Now I've got these gold circle stickers, so I think I'm going to add some of those as well. I think that's it, because that's obviously then that page. Right, so this is the journal then. So let's pop this back in here. Where's that middle? There it is. That's better. Okay, so that's the journal. Let's have a look at what we can add. So I've got an envelope here, and I've just popped those words in there. So I think I'm going to glue that bit down first. No, it looks better that way, doesn't it? Yeah. So let's glue those bits down. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, so there's my envelope. So let's see what we've got. So I've got some tags, got some smaller tags. That's a smaller tag. I've got a larger tag. And all of these I have printed double-sided on, so they have got something else on the back. Smaller tag. These are more like journaling cards and inserts. So they can go in another pile. Those go in those tall, long pockets. I've got then two smaller pockets that I can add somewhere. And then some even teenier, tinier pockets. Got a butterfly. Got some different larger labels. I've got my girl and I've got a dress. So I am actually going to take it out again. I think it's just easier to decorate when you haven't got the cover on. So obviously the tags we can't pop in just yet because we need pockets. So let's figure out where these pockets are going. So I think I've got 4, 3. Why have I only got 3? I've got 3 small ones. No, I have got 4. They're hiding inside one another. So I've got 4 small ones and then 2 larger ones. Could essentially put a small one on there, couldn't I? And then maybe a large one on that side. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So just a reminder that this kit is on discount at the moment. It's on discount till the end of July. So we're running out of time for the discount if you want to take advantage of that. It is the Denim Dream kit. And if you want to grab the freebies that I have been giving away with this kit, then you need to head on over to my Facebook group, Nonstop Papercrafts, or if you are not a user of Facebook or you have problems downloading on Facebook, because I know some people do, then they are also on my Ko-fi page as well. I will have everything linked down below. If you look in my link tree, everything's in there. My Etsy, my YouTube, my Instagram. Okay, so that goes in there. And then I think we'll do the same, whoops, on the other side. must say I do love these glue bottles. It makes it so much easier. I was losing the will to live with this one with the pin because I had to keep unclogging it. I keep losing the pin every time I take it out, put the pin down. I always spend what feels like forever in a day trying to then locate the pin. So at least this way, because it's got a lid, it's so much easier. Right, and then that one's going to go on that side. Like so. And then somewhere in here we had a couple of pages that looked quite plain. Where were they? I think it was here, wasn't it? Yeah, because we had that and then we had that. So I think that's where I might put my dress. Yeah, so I might have my dress on there. And I might make it a tuck spot, so I'm only going to do it on one side. And I am going to put a little bit of glue at the bottom just to kind of help hold in whatever's going to go in there. So that's my dress. Got another sort of plainish bit here, so I'm thinking I could possibly have my butterfly in that corner. And because I was super lazy and cut off the antennae, I can now just draw it back in. Right, so that's that. What else did we have? We've got this young lady, and we've still got two small pockets, so let's figure out where they can go. Maybe on the music paper. Yeah, I think maybe on the music paper. So one on that corner. And same on the other side. Many of my design team are coming to the end of their projects as well, so make sure you go and check all those ladies out. Again, when you go down below in the description, I have a link for my design team. But there are some lovely projects coming together with this kit, and if you want some inspiration on some other things, pop into the Facebook group, because there are lots of people again using the kits within the Facebook group, and it's just, yeah, really, really pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to have her there. Whoops. However, I'm not going to make her a tuck spot or anything. I'm just going to glue her straight down. So she can go there. I'm thinking maybe having her there. does that leave me? These 3. Okay, yeah, then we're on the other side, aren't we? So let's have a look. Okay, I might have her as a bit of a tuck spot. I'm going to do it all the way around the bottom and up the side. And she can be a tuck spot there. Okay, I've obviously got this side, haven't I? Yeah, so I'm thinking that's going to go on there. It is supposed to go the other way, but I'm having it this way for a reason. There's something else I want to put in there, but I'll dig that out in a moment. So that just leaves me with this young man. That can possibly go there for a tuck spot. So gluing on this side. Yep, yep. Okay, so now we've got all that stuck in. We then have to find places for all of the stuff. So these 2 I know go in those tall skinny pockets, so let's find those because I know they're towards the middle, aren't they? So he can go in that side, she can go in that side. That's that done. I have a lot of tags to go in places. This is becoming quite chunky, this one. So let's have a look. What have we got? So for this one I'm obviously going to need something quite tall, so let's maybe grab some of these taller tags. So that's quite cool because all you can see is his cap then, that's fine. And then I need a small one to fit in that itty bitty pocket. So that one can go in there. Is that done it? Okay, so that one can go in there. Also got some other mini tags that can go inside. So we've got that one and that one. Then we've got again a larger one here. So let's maybe have, that kind of goes with that, doesn't it? So we can have that one in there. Like so. We could maybe have one of these on the back. How many of these have we got left? Okay, so we had a man in the other one, so I think maybe those 2 can go in the pocket on the other side. That means I've got 2 larger tags to go somewhere else. Actually, these I think I might put in my back pocket here. I've got a pocket in the back of my journal. Right, I've then got this one which also needs to be quite a big tag possibly, so that one can maybe go in there. Or do I want this to go in there? That might fit a bit better actually. And then these I might then put in the back of my journal. Do it that way round. So I can have that one. I'm going to have one of my laminated ones in there as well. Although I have got lots of pockets, so at the moment I think actually, sorry, I will take that out. I know I'm changing my mind a lot, but I know I've got lots of pockets in here to fill up, so I don't want to put them all into one pocket and then forget about the others. So I've got that one to go in there. Okay, we've then got this, so we can use, oh, I've got another little butterfly here that I can use somewhere. There will do. Oh, actually no, what that can go on there. And again, I was super lazy and I cut off the antennae, so I can just add those. Right, let's go back to where we were. So let's grab a couple of these. So we can have a bingo card and then maybe one of the smaller ones. Slot those in there. And I'm going to put in one of the little mini books on that side. That's not a pocket. So we've got another big pocket here. So again, that's going to need one of the larger tags in there. Then we've got this, which I made to be a little bit of a tuck, so we can maybe tuck that in there. That's some journaling space. We've done that pocket already. So we've got another one here. This one I think I might have the envelope put in. Like so. This I made into a tuck as well, didn't I? So what can go in there? Maybe that one or that. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Right, so this one, we can have these two pieces as well as the mini journal. Then I've got another teeny tiny pocket here. So we can put those in there, maybe that one in the back. And what else we got? We've got this pocket here which will need a bigger tag. So we've got this one to go in there. And I've got this one, which I think is where I'm going to put this in and this in. Then I've got this one, which will have this tag in here. I think I've made it stick again in that corner. That's it. So that goes in there. Could possibly pop that one in as well. This side is the smaller one, so we can have that and that mini one in there. Oh yeah, and then in the big pocket we can have the lady and the denim. That goes in there. And then the only thing that we're missing is my kind of clip over page thingy. I'm thinking I might need to take these mini journals out because I think they're bulking up a bit too much. Might have to put those somewhere else. Where can I have my clip over the page? See, these pages don't have a great deal going on, do they? So maybe it can go here. Like so. So that is my ever so chunky journal now. Could possibly have been doing with 2 signatures, but that's fine. That's fine. We do like a chunky journal. Right, let's find the middle. There it is. And we can pop that back in. And we can see how well this now all fits inside. I am going to trim these now that I know that the elastic is all okay, the width it is. Oh. Like that, and I'm just going to bring that knot down to the bottom a bit. Okay, and there is the journal. So as I said, nice and chunky. I do have a few words which I might just add here and there. So let's have a look. We've got Jean, so we can maybe have Jean on this pocket. So I might have natural there. She's a natural beauty. I'm just going to flick through to the other side. Might put lace on there. And then last one. That can go on there. Right, so that is my journal. I'm just going to check that I can actually still close it, even though it's very chunky now. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so there is my journal. As I said, I like this laminate cover because it does mean then that obviously I'm able to pop this into my bag. It's not going to get damaged or scratched or anything, because obviously sometimes if you have a nice beautiful handmade journal, it's been beautifully collaged, you've got lace and stuff, if it gets caught on something in your bag, then it's going to tear, which is obviously a real shame. So I thought about doing a laminate cover. I did do one years ago, but I haven't done one in such a long time, so I'm glad I've done it again. So let's have a quick flip through then. So this was one of the freebies that I released, I think, for week 3. So I've got this kind of collage page that wraps around. I've also used that for this closure as well. This is also laminated just to make sure that it holds. This whole page wraps around so that I then also have a pocket here at the back. So I've got a couple of my tags in there. This is only one signature, as I said. Possibly if I was to make something like this again, I would possibly do 2 because this is quite full and chunky. But we've got pages from the Denim Dream kit, as well as other pages that you've seen me add. Pockets are now full with different tags. They are double-sided, so you can write on the back of each of them. And then we've just lightly decorated some of the pages just to add a little bit more interest. I've done sewing on some pages as well, but I did all of that off camera because I wanted to save time in this video, and my sewing machine doesn't fit under my phone and this desktop anyway. So lots of little pockets, all full with different bits and bobs, different cutter parts from the kit that we've added, lots and lots of different pockets and journaling spaces, and all of the items that were from the challenges included in here as well. Just a reminder about the challenges. If you are taking part in the challenges, and you don't necessarily have to do what the challenge says, even if you use the freebies or the kits for a different make, post it in the Non-Stop Papercrafts Facebook group. Use the hashtag Non-Stop Papercrafts Denim Dream. And then that way you will be entered for a prize drawing at the end of this month. So obviously we are kind of coming to the end of the month now, so we haven't got too much longer, but I will be doing a prize drawing for everybody that has been posting, either using the kits or the freebies. If you've used just the freebies, for each post that you make, and you can post as many times as you like throughout the month of July, but as many posts as you make, you'll get one entry. If you have used the paid kits, and you may have used the freebies as well, but if you've used the paid kits in your posts, then you will get 2 entries for each post that you make. And yeah, I will do a prize drawing at the end of the month, and you could possibly win a kit or 2 from my shop. I do this every month as well, so if perhaps you've missed out this month, do check out my Facebook group, because I do this each month. I release a new kit, I have challenges, I give away freebies, and I also do prize drawings at the end of the month. So do pop on over, do take part. It's always fun to see what you create. Well, that is the end of my journal. I've really loved this. I'm so glad, like I said, that I did this laminated cover. It's been a long time since I've done a laminated cover. But I think it's worked really, really well. I do love the kind of denim pattern on this, which is what kind of spurred me to make a denim themed journal. I've absolutely loved the feedback that I've had from others as well. People have really loved making the mini ones. Again, that was the first week challenge. If you want to check out that video. I'm just so glad that people have been having fun with these freebies and the kits. Well, that's all from me today. Thank you so much for joining me as I kind of put together the last few bits of this journal. Thank you for watching the flip through. I hope I have even given you a tiny bit of inspiration on how you could perhaps do different things in your own journals. If you have found some value here, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you are not already a subscriber, I would really love for you to do so. Just click that subscribe button as well as the bell, and then you are notified of any new crafty videos. Thank you so much everybody for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.